March 27, 1977. A thick blanket of fog hangs over Los Rodeos Airport in Tenerife, Spain. The air is dense with tension. Two Boeing 747 jumbo jets, one operated by KLM, the other by Pan Am, sit on the tarmac, both carrying hundreds of passengers unaware that they are minutes away from the deadliest aviation accident in history. Inside the Pan Am cockpit, Captain Victor Grubbs scans the foggy runway. His co-pilot, Robert Bragg, strains to see through the mist. "We can't see anything," he mutters. Meanwhile, in the KLM cockpit, Captain Jacob Veldhuizen van Zanten, one of the airline's most senior pilots, receives instructions to refuel. The delay frustrates him. He is eager to depart before crew duty regulations force them to stay overnight. Once refueled, the KLM crew is finally given clearance to taxi to position on the runway. The control tower, battling poor visibility and radio interference, transmits a complex set of instructions. Pan Am is directed to exit the runway at taxiway C3, but with limited visibility, the crew struggles to locate the exact turnoff. A chilling miscommunication unfolds. The KLM captain, believing they have received takeoff clearance, pushes the throttles forward. The massive aircraft begins its acceleration down the runway. At the same time, the Pan Am crew, still unsure of their exit point, remains on the runway. A crackling voice over the radio. "Wait, we're still taxiing." But it's too late. The KLM jet hurtles forward at full speed. In a last-second act of desperation, Captain Grubbs slams the throttles, attempting to veer off. Through the cockpit windshield, the impossible comes into view. Headlights cutting through the fog, a 747 charging straight at them. Veldhuizen van Zanten pulls back on the controls, trying to lift the KLM aircraft over the Pan Am jet. The nose rises, but the underbelly scrapes the top of the Pan Am fuselage. Engines and landing gear rip through the upper deck, shearing off metal, igniting fuel, and sending flames bursting into the foggy sky. If you are enjoying this video, please hit that like and subscribe button to support us in making more such content. The impact is catastrophic. The Pan Am aircraft erupts in fire, trapping hundreds inside. Some escape through the wings, running from the inferno. But for most, there is no way out. The KLM plane, having briefly lifted off, slams back into the ground and explodes, killing all 248 on board instantly. Survivors stumble through thick, black smoke, gasping for air. Emergency responders, overwhelmed by the scale of destruction, scramble to contain the flames. The death toll rises to 583, forever marking this as the deadliest disaster in aviation history. In the aftermath, investigations reveal a perfect storm of factors: fog, miscommunication, radio interference, and human error. Aviation protocols worldwide change forever, with stricter communication procedures and new cockpit regulations introduced to prevent such a tragedy from ever happening again. But on that foggy day in Tenerife, history was written in fire and steel, and the echoes of that final radio transmission still linger in the silence of the skies.